All right, I'm gonna try to show you guys how to make a coffee cup using OnShape. So, goals, eh, revolve, sweep, fillet, that kind of stuff. All right, so we're gonna start, and I'm already in millimeters, but I'm gonna do a sketch on the front plane. So going in, gonna tell it it's on the front plane. Okay, that's it there. Okay, so I've got a construction line, got a couple straight lines, and I've got a curve here, or an arc. Okay, there's something about tangent. That's something that I don't know that much about, but all right, so sketch the entities with the line and arc tools. Make sure the line indicated is a construction line. Okay, all right, okay. So that little bit is just the construction part. Here's the origin. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here, hit L, just go across. I think, am I on a construction right now? Okay, that's a normal line. All right, now this is just a normal line too, and then it connects to an arc. So I'm gonna use the A to do an arc. And I'm just gonna try it like here. Here's a 3-point arc, and like that. Okay, you can go back to the L for the line, go across. Okay, I don't know if that's quite horizontal, but I think so. All right, I'm gonna take this one back down. All right, almost done. Now I gotta do my little construction line, so I'm gonna get another L going and go up just a bit. All right, and let's add that as a construction. So I escaped out of that. Now I hit construction. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now I think I have to add a couple things. Okay, tangent between this line and this arc. So I'm going to go up here and look up tangent. Okay, and I'm going to click on this arc and then click on this line. I don't know if that did much, but I think it was pretty good to start with. Okay, close sketch contour. Okay. All right, I think I'm good. Okay, now I got to do my dimensions. All right. So I know there's going to be a little bit of a confusing thing here because I'm doing both sides of the line here for some of these measurements. Let me start with an easy one. I'm going to hit D here and drag out. Whoops, I don't think that worked. Let me hit D again. Okay, I'm on dimension, good. Let's go here and drag to the side. Okay, cool. So that's supposed to be 100. All right, and let's do a couple more here. All right, I'll do one of the tougher ones. So you click on one here, and then, oh, I think I hit construction line. Oh yeah, that's why. I think that's why I had to do the construction line. And I'm gonna make that one 75. Okay, so that's a little weird. Okay, and I'm gonna go here and here and pull over, and that should be 40. So we're gonna change a bit there. Okay, then we're gonna do our arc, pull that over, and that's gonna be 90. I do like to arrange these so they're very similar to the picture. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, got the 75, got the 100. I'm just missing this larger one here. So I'm going to go here and up. And that's going to be 125. All right, let me just count them. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measurements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measurements. And the numbers look right. I think I'm in good shape. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so I'm going to do something called offsetting here. Okay, and that's where I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Yeah. So it's basically creating this width or That's going to be the cup itself, I guess, I think. Okay, so let's see. Use the offset tool to offset the lines in arc 6 millimeters to the inside. Okay, all right, let's look up offset. All right, like it's rated E almost. Okay, I think I'm just going to click on this line and this line. I'm going to drag in a bit. Okay, oh, I think I was supposed to also do this line. Okay, now I want this to hit here, this point. I want this one to hit here. So that's going to be, I'm going to have to fix that eventually. All right, and let me just click here and make that 6. So it's way bigger than it's supposed to be. Just hit 6. Okay, and let's see. That one looks good. Like I said, it's intersecting. And this one has to come up and intersect too. Oh, I think I'm still in the offset tool. Let me get out of that. I'm going to zoom in and just drag this up. That's a cool thing about OnShape. You can kind of just drag things around sometimes. All right, and I'm going to just move this little 6 if I can, just to be a little bit crazy about my measurements again. Okay, and looks pretty good. All right, coincident. Okay, the indicated endpoint's coincident. I think I've done that. That's what I was talking about, coincident. Okay. Oof, I forgot we had 20 of these. Okay, so fully defined. That means I hit check, the check mark in a second, but I'm going to call it main sketch first. Okay, and then I'm going to hit the check mark. Okay. All right, that was an easy one. Okay, create a solid revolve feature. Okay, with an active sketch profile using the construction line. Okay, so I'm going to go to revolve. Okay, and I'm going to follow this menu here. So solid, new, face of main sketch, edge of main sketch, and full. Okay, so solid, new. Okay, main sketch, I think. Okay, and then the edge of main sketch. I think that's here probably. Yeah. Okay, good. And then full. Looks like I'm probably done. Okay, accept. All right, and I can zoom around a little. All right, looks pretty cool. All right, let's go on. Okay, rename part 1 in the parts list. Right click on part 1 and select rename and call it coffee cup. Okay, that's pretty easy. Okay, all right, go on. New sketch. Okay, on the front plane. Okay, rotate normal to the front plane now. Okay, and all right, I guess that's it. Seems weird to me. The N key is the keyboard shortcut to rotate normal to. All right, we'll see. Okay, and I haven't. Okay, on the front plane. Okay, on the front plane. Okay. Next, create the arc line and construction line shown. Yeah, I remember this one. Okay, so I've got this line, then an arc, then construction. Okay, and I don't think this is right. I'm going to go to the right side here. Okay. Okay, that looks better. Okay, I'm going to hit my line. Just going to zoom in a little on this one if I can. Anyway, so the line is a little bit on there. It's not on the edge. Okay. All right, let's try it. So I can hit L, click here, try. Okay, and I'm going to drag. I'm having trouble here. Okay, I've got my L, got my front plane. Oh, it's funny. Maybe, let me move to the front plane. I'm not sure why I messed that up. Okay, hit L again. Okay, and go over. Okay, I can fix this all later. Okay, I'm going to do A for an arc. Click here, and I don't know, here. Drag it over a little seems pretty good. L again, and go from here to here. Okay, get out of the tool with the escape key, and I'm going to turn that into construction line. Okay, so it's definitely, that's not terrible, but anyway, okay, be sure the line is tangent to the arc. Okay, so I did that before, so let me look up tangent. Okay, and I'm going to make this line. Right, and that didn't work. Okay, I thought I was picking that other line. Let's try that again. Tangent. Okay, this line, this arc. Okay, be sure the line's tangent there, and the midpoint of the construction line is coincident to the center point of the arc. Okay, well that's pretty close. Not that I completely understand that. I'm gonna hit coincident. I'm gonna click this, and I guess let me see. I'm not sure where that midpoint is, to tell you the truth. Kind of hard to say, but maybe that's it. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay, go to the next one. We're halfway done, hopefully more than that. Show the main sketch and hide the coffee cup part. Okay. I'm gonna hide the coffee cup, I guess, and go back to that main sketch and put that in. All right, here we go. Okay. So a couple measurements and also coincident. Okay, so I'm going to do the coincident part. Okay, here we go. Okay, and I'm going to make this line, that point, hit that line if I can. Didn't really work out. All right, we'll have to try that one again, I guess. Control that. Okay, all right, let me see what else. All right, and then I want this one. I'm going to just try to move them, which is pretty good sometimes too. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I think that's good. All right, let me try it here as well. I'm going to move that as well and see. Seems pretty good too. Okay, now let's go to the dimensions. Hit D, click on my arc, drag, and it was really close, 20. Okay, I'm going to hit that point and that point, I guess. Okay, let me hit this point and this point here. Drag over. Okay. 85, that was pretty close as well. Okay, and I'm going to have to fix these. A couple of these things. I'm going to do this point and this point again and drag it over. And that should be 25. Okay. All right, so I do have to do that coincident thing. So here's my coincident. Let's see if it works better this time. Okay, there's, I don't think that's working. And that one. Okay, that one did work. Okay, so what can I do here? All right, back to the drawing board. Wait 1 second. All right, I went back and I basically just deleted some of the things I'd tried before, so it's a little confusing, but I think I'm good now. Okay, all right, let's see. I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna name this one Path, and this is gonna be our handle if you didn't figure that one out already. Okay, I like those ones where it just rename stuff. Okay, create a new reference plane using the curve point option. Whoa. Select the line and endpoint from the path sketch. Okay. All right, so this is kind of new, but we did plane before. Okay, so plane. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, edge of path. Okay, and vertex of path. Okay, so I've got this. Okay, and I guess that didn't really work out. Okay, so edge of path, good. And then that line, that point. Okay, curve point. Change this to curve point. Okay. All right, let's see what else here. Create a new reference plane. Use any curve point option. Select the line. Okay. Plane to use for the profile sketch. Okay. Well, let's see what happens there. I'm gonna hit that. Now I think it basically just drew a plane. Yeah. Okay, drew a plane there. Which, yeah, doesn't really, it's not obvious to me what's gonna happen, but let's try it out. Okay, next. All right, create a new sketch on this reference plane. So I've made the plane, right? So I can do a sketch. We're going to do it on that plane. So I click right on that plane, right? Okay, I'm going to sketch an ellipse and add those dimensions. Coincident constraint between center and the end point of the sketch. Okay, so let's look at this and try that out. Okay. All right, so here's our drawing. It's going to be on this plane. Okay, this one is definitely a little tougher. Okay, let's see. I've got the circle. Oh yeah, it's like up there. Okay, and I'm going to draw right around here. Okay, I'm going to use an ellipse. Okay, so let me go to ellipse. Zoom in and drag out. Okay, and it's going to be 10 by 14. Let me see if I can. It's a little hard to visualize here. Okay, that looks pretty good actually compared to what I'm looking at. All right, so it's still moving. I'm going to let go and try to do these. Okay, so, and the actual measurements, not that important. We'll get it, but okay, let's call that one 10. And I'll do the other one 14, I guess. Not feeling that great about this, but let's see how it goes. All right. Okay, so center point of the ellipse and the end point of the path. I think I'm good on that, maybe, but let's make sure. Let's try it a little bit for a sec. Coincident again. Okay, and now that's a little weird. Let's see. Maybe those aren't coincident. Let me try to do that. That didn't work out. Okay. All right, no luck there. So I'll have to work on that. I'm not positive that worked out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move on. That wasn't the most successful step. Okay, we're going to rename this profile. Okay, and accept that. Okay. All right, let's go on. Okay, so we're going to sweep that. So you can try to visualize that. Actually, I don't think this looks too bad. There's something up with the angle, actually. I don't think the angle's perfect. But basically going to make this come up and go around and form the handle. Okay. Okay. So let's go to sweep and add. Okay, add. Okay, and I'm going to click on profile. This little thing I just drew, I guess. Facet profile, sweep path. We'll use, I think, sweep path, this, and this. Huh, that's weird. edge of path, merge scope is something new. And for that, we want to click on the coffee cup. So let's see if it lets me do that. Oh, it's because the coffee cup was like that, I guess. All right, now something was weird there. I'm going to hit enter. Okay, that didn't really work out. So let me go back in there. All right, I'm going to take one of these out. Okay, that was working. That's funny. Okay, what did I miss here? Oh, face it. No, let me try this again too. Take that out. Okay, for some reason that says faces instead of profile. For them, it says profile, me face. Okay, edge of path, and then, yeah, let's just try that. And I can show this. No, that's not quite right, is it? Okay, so something's going on there. Go back. Turn this on. Well, probably doesn't matter. Okay, let's go here, and I'll try to add that now. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why that's not working. Sweep path curves are not all connected. Okay, so something's up with this handle.